Have you noticed how the most reliable touring bikes are almost never the newest ones with the biggest screens? Because reliability isn't about the latest hype you hear on the streets. It's about what runs strong after years and years of travel miles. In this video, we're counting down 15 long-distance touring motorcycles with a real track record for going the distance again and again. If you want a bike that starts every time, can cruise all day, and doesn't bombard you with repairs all the time, then you're in the right place. Let's get started. Number 15. Yamaha Tracer 9 GT/GT Plus. If you want a touring bike that still feels light on its feet, this is one of the smartest picks out there. The Tracer 9 is built around Yamaha's CP3 engine, an 890cc liquid-cooled inline triple that makes roughly 117 horsepower. But the reason it works for long rides isn't the headline number. It's how easy the power is to use. It pulls clean from low RPM, passes without effort, and never feels like it's working too hard just to hold highway speed. For touring, the Tracer gets the basics right. The seating is upright, the ergonomics feel natural, and the bike stays balanced even with luggage. Wind protection is solid, so you're not getting hammered by air all day, and the chassis stays stable when the road gets fast, bumpy, or windy. Reliability-wise, Yamaha didn't build the CP3 like a fragile race motor. It has a strong track record across multiple models, and rewards normal maintenance with years of dependable miles. It's not the biggest touring rig on this list. It's the one that makes distance feel fun instead of heavy. And the next bike is the opposite kind of reliable. Older, smoother, and built like it expects you to keep it forever. Number 14. Honda NC750X Touring Setup. This is the touring bike for people who don't want touring drama. The NC750X gets its boost from Honda's 745cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, tuned for low-end torque and low stress, not high RPM thrills. It makes roughly 50 to 60 horsepower, but the real point is how easy it is to ride all day. The engine just lugs along, smooth and steady, and it sips fuel like a commuter, because deep down, that's what it is. What makes it special for touring is how practical it feels. Add a windscreen and hard bags, and you've got a calm, upright bike that's happy doing highway miles without beating you up. The seating position is relaxed, the balance is predictable, and it doesn't feel top-heavy when you're loaded. And then there's the storage. That frunk space where the tank usually is perfect for gloves, a small bag, or your lunch. Little stuff that makes real trips easier. It won't impress anyone in the parking lot, but it will quietly get you across states with less fatigue, less fuss, and fewer surprises. If you're enjoying this countdown thus far, please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and save this video and share it with a friend who also loves motorcycles. Now, back to the countdown. Number 13. Honda VFR800 Interceptor. If you want a bike that can commute all week and cross states on the weekend, this is it. That's the VFR800. It's been a long-distance favorite for riders who want to cover big miles without giving up that "I actually like corners" feeling. The heart of it is Honda's 781cc liquid-cooled V4, a motor known for being smooth, durable, and strangely addicting to ride. Power comes on clean, the engine feels refined at highway speed, and it stays composed when you dip into the throttle to pass. What makes the VFR special for reliability is that it was built to be used hard without feeling fragile. It's not a high-strung race engine. It's a strong, well-engineered V4 that's happy doing long days, hot days, and high-mileage years as long as you keep up basic service. As a tourer, it sits in a sweet spot. Stable chassis, comfortable enough to ride for hours, and sporty enough that the trip doesn't feel like punishment. Add bags and a screen, and it becomes a quiet, fast, dependable mile eater. And the next bike on this list takes the comfort side even further, built to carry you across states with almost no effort. Number 12. Kawasaki Versys 650. This is the bike that quietly embarrasses real touring bikes every day. The Versys 650 is powered by Kawasaki's 649cc liquid-cooled parallel twin, making roughly 65 to 70 horsepower depending on year and tune. It's not a rocket, but it's one of those engines that feels like it can run forever because it isn't stressed. At highway speed, it's relaxed, smooth, and steady, and that calm attitude is exactly what you want when you're stacking miles. The touring strength here is balance. Upright ergonomics, roomy seating, and a chassis that stays stable even when the road gets rough or the wind kicks up. Add a taller screen and hard bags, and it becomes a legit long-distance machine that doesn't feel heavy, top-loaded, or intimidating. Reliability-wise, the big win is how proven the platform is. The motor has been around in multiple models for years. Parts are easy to find. The owners routinely rack up big mileage with basic maintenance. No weird quirks, no constant babysitting. And the next bike keeps that same bulletproof mindset, but adds more power, more size, and even more long-haul comfort. Number 11. Kawasaki Versys 1000. This is what happens when Kawasaki takes reliable and gives it real touring muscle. The Versys 1000 is built around a 1043cc liquid-cooled inline-4, tuned for smoothness and long-haul strength instead of high-strung drama. Power is effortless. Passing doesn't require planning. The engine just hums along at highway speed like it's barely working. And that relaxed feel is a big part of why these bikes tend to rack up miles without turning into a maintenance soap opera. As a touring platform, it's hard to hate. The upright riding position is natural, the chassis feels stable, and the bike stays composed when you add luggage and stack long days back to back. It doesn't feel like a sport bike trying to tour. It feels like a touring bike that happens to have an inline-4 that never runs out of breath. What makes the Versys 1000 stand out in this reliability-focused list is how normal it is to live with. No weird quirks, no fragile personality, just a big smooth engine, proven engineering, and the kind of comfort that makes distance feel easy. And the next bike on this list takes the touring comfort even further. Built to cover huge miles with almost zero effort from you. Number 10. Suzuki V-Strom 1000-1050. Do you want a touring bike that can take a beating and still feel calm doing it? That's the V-Strom 1000 and 1050. Suzuki built these around a 1037cc liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin, a layout that's naturally smooth and tuned to last. The power doesn't hit like a hammer, it just pulls in a steady, confident way that makes passing easy and long highway days feel relaxed. Where the V-Strom really shines is stability. Load it with luggage, put in a long day, hit wind, rain, rough pavement, it doesn't get weird. The chassis stays planted, the steering stays predictable, and the bike keeps its composure when you're tired and you just want things to feel simple. Reliability is the reason it belongs on this list. Conservative tuning, proven parts, and a bike that doesn't rely on delicate gimmicks to feel modern. Owners rack up miles because the V-Strom doesn't demand attention. It just starts, runs, and repeats the same behavior every time. The next bike has the same philosophy, but in a smaller package. Lighter, simpler, and somehow even harder to kill. Number 9. Suzuki V-Strom 950. Have you ever wanted the big bike touring feel without the big bike attitude? That's where the V-Strom 950 fits. It takes the V-Strom idea and keeps it simple, a comfortable, steady machine that's happy living at highway speed all day. The engine is Suzuki's 1037cc liquid-cooled 90-degree V-twin, built for smooth pull and low stress. You don't have to rev it hard to make progress. It just moves forward in a calm, predictable way that makes long rides feel easy. What you notice most on the 950 is how stable it feels when you're loaded up. Add bags, add gear, add wind, add bad pavement, it stays planted. Steering stays neutral, the bike doesn't get twitchy, and it doesn't feel like it needs constant correction when you're tired. It's also one of those bikes that's easy to own. The platform is proven, the tuning is conservative, and the whole bike feels like it's designed to be used, not babied. No drama, no special rituals, just normal maintenance, and a bike that keeps showing up. And the next bike takes the same go-anywhere reliability and makes it even lighter and even more effortless for day after day touring. Number 8. Yamaha Super Tenere 1200. Want a touring bike that doesn't care if the road turns ugly halfway through the trip? That's the Super Tenere 1200. Yamaha built it for riders who stack miles in the real world, not just on perfect highways. At the center is an 1199cc liquid-cooled parallel twin with shaft drive, tuned for steady torque and low stress. It's not a peaky engine, it's a calm, strong pull that feels built to run all day without drama. What makes the Super Tenere special is how stable it stays when conditions get bad. Big crosswinds, rain grooves, broken pavement, gravel detours, it doesn't get nervous. The chassis feels planted, and the bike carries weight in a way that stays predictable even when you're loaded with luggage. It also has that go-forever personality. Shaft drive cuts down on daily maintenance, the engine is conservative, and owners put huge mileage on these because nothing about it feels fragile. The bike at number 7 is even more street-focused, but is just as famous for chewing up miles without complaint. Number 7. BMW Motorrad K1600 GT/K1600 GTL. Have you ever ridden a bike that feels like it was built to a race distance? That's the K1600. BMW's 1649cc liquid-cooled inline-6 is the reason. It's smooth in a way that almost feels unreal. At highway speed, the engine is barely working. Vibration is nearly gone. and passing power is instant without any drama. It doesn't feel like a motorcycle straining to tour. It feels like a machine designed for it from the start. What makes the K1600 earn a reliability spot is how well it handles long repeated miles when it's maintained correctly. These bikes are built to live on the highway. Cooling is strong, the engine is under stress for its size, and the whole platform is meant to carry weight, passengers, and luggage without feeling overloaded. And comfort is the secret weapon. Wind protection is excellent, the seating is made for real days in the saddle, and the chassis stays stable even when you're loaded up and running fast. For riders who want big mile comfort with a smoothness most rivals can't touch, the K1600 is hard to replace. And the next bike brings a different kind of touring greatness: lighter feel, boxer character, and a reputation for crossing states like it's nothing. Number 6. BMW Motorrad R1250RT. Do you want a touring bike that feels calm even when the day gets long? That's the R1250RT. It's built around BMW's 1254cc liquid-cooled boxer twin with shaft drive, and it's tuned for smooth, usable torque that shows up early. The motor doesn't feel rushed. It feels steady and planted, which is exactly what you want when you're stacking hours and miles. The RT's biggest strength is how easy it makes distance. Wind protection is excellent, the riding position is natural, and the bike stays stable in crosswinds and rough pavement. You don't fight it, you just point it and keep going. Reliability on these comes down to the platform being designed for touring life. The engine runs relaxed at highway speed, the shaft drive cuts daily maintenance, and the bike is made to handle luggage and passengers without feeling strained. Now we're headed for the top 5. Let's see who we have as we head towards the top spot. Number 5. Kawasaki Concours 1400 GTR. Want a touring bike that feels like a sport bike that never grew up? That's the Concours 14. It's built around Kawasaki's 1352cc liquid-cooled inline-4, the same family of the engine that made the Big Ninja famous, just tuned for long-distance strength instead of track drama. Power is smooth, deep, and basically endless. Passing doesn't take effort, it takes a thought. The reason the Concours earns a reliability spot is simple. The engine is understressed for the job it's doing. At highway speed, it feels like it's loafing, which means less strain, less heat, and less wear over time. Add the shaft drive, and you've got a bike designed for big miles with less daily maintenance. On the road, it's stable and planted, especially when you're loaded. The fairing and wind protection make long days easier, and the chassis feels solid at speed, like it was built to eat interstate miles without getting unsettled. The number 4 bike takes a different approach: less speed, more simplicity, and a reputation for running forever with almost no drama. Number 4. Honda ST1100 Pan-European. Have you ever seen a touring bike that seems to run forever no matter who owns it? That's the ST1100. Honda built it around a 1084cc liquid-cooled V4 with shaft drive, and the whole thing feels like it was engineered for one job: eat miles without complaints. The V4 is smooth, steady, and calm at highway speed. It doesn't feel stressed even when you're loaded with luggage and riding into bad weather. The ST1100's reliability reputation isn't the hype. It's the result of conservative design and a drivetrain that's built for long service life. No drama power band, no fragile behavior. Just a bike that starts, settles into a quiet rhythm, and keeps going for hours like that's normal. It's also stable in a way that great touring bikes are stable. It tracks straight, handles crosswinds well, and feels planted when the road gets rough or the day gets long. Number 3. Honda ST1300 Pan-European. Do you want a touring bike that feels like it was built to do the same trip 1,000 times without getting tired? That's the ST1300. Honda took everything that made the ST1100 a legend and turned the dial up. The engine is a 1261cc liquid-cooled V4 with shaft drive, and it's famous for being smooth, quiet, and unbelievably steady at speed. It doesn't feel like it's working hard, it feels like it was made to live on the highway. The ST1300's reliability comes from that Honda mindset of overbuilding the parts that matter. The drivetrain is conservative, the cooling is strong, and the whole bike is designed to carry weight and run long hours without drama. Owners rack up huge miles because the bike just keeps doing the same thing every time: start, settle, and go. Comfort is a big part of why it lasts in people's garages. Wind protection is excellent, the chassis feels planted, and even when you're loaded with luggage, it stays stable and predictable. Number 2. Yamaha FJR1300. Have you ever ridden a bike that feels like it was built to do 500 miles before lunch? That's the Yamaha FJR1300. The heart of it is a 1298cc liquid-cooled inline-4 with shaft drive, and it's one of the best long-distance engines Yamaha ever made. It's smooth at speed, strong when you need to pass, and relaxed enough that it never feels like it's straining to do touring work. What makes the FJR special is how together it feels when you're actually traveling. It's stable in crosswinds, planted in fast sweepers, and calm when the road turns rough. The weight is carried low, so it doesn't feel as bulky as you'd expect once you're moving. You can load it up, ride all day, and the bike just stays composed. Reliability is a big reason the FJR became a legend. The platform is proven, the drivetrain is built for distance, and owners routinely rack up huge mileage with basic maintenance. It's not a bike that needs attention. It's a bike that rewards you for simply riding it. Number 1. Honda Goldwing GL1800. Do you want the safest bet in touring history? That's the Honda Goldwing. It's built around an 1833cc liquid-cooled flat 6 with shaft drive, and the whole bike feels like it was engineered to run forever. The engine is unbelievably smooth, even at highway speed, because the flat 6 layout naturally cancels vibration. That means less fatigue for you and less stress on the machine over time. What makes the Goldwing so reliable is how overbuilt it is for the job. It's designed to carry weight, run long hours, and stay cool and steady in real conditions. Owners stack huge mileage because the bike doesn't feel fragile or temperamental. It just starts, settles into a calm rhythm, and eats distance. It's number 1 for a reason. If you found this video enjoyable, please leave a comment below and subscribe as well. Also, please go to our main channel page and check out some of our other videos. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.